Hello, my historical fashion friends. As a part of my new scrap busting series, and in anticipation of all of the Renfaires that are coming up, I am going to show you how to make a little historical baggie to store your phone, your small wallet, and a key fob for your car. So let's get started. And if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more quick and easy Renfaire type stuff, as well as my scrap busting series, so that we can get rid of some of all of the scraps that I have had for the last 2-3 years worth of projects. So here is my scrap. This is dyed with madder, juniper berries, and iron. And what I am just going to do is take this here and basically measure with my phone to make it a little bit bigger. So let's see here. Here is my phone. Hopefully cut this fairly straight. Of course, you want to leave extra room so that you can stitch it and your phone will still fit. I need a picture of my cat. Sorry, there are people working outside, so it's going to be a little loud. And you also want to make it a little taller so you can fold it over for our drawstring that's going to go in. So it'll probably be something like that. And our string is going to go through it. So what I'm also going to do is actually cut a strip to reinforce the bottom, just so that it doesn't stretch out too much. So let's see here. And this is a type of thing that you can lock around your belt or loop it around into your belt, and I'll show you when it's done basically how to do that. Obviously this is not the straightest incredible cutting job, but I think it is going to be fine for our little bag. So that's the middle. Okay, so first I'm just going to add in our little extra layer down here. And this is not really, you know, based off of a historical pattern that I found. It's just something easy that you could do. Of course, people had cloth bags or leather bags, and they would wear them attached to their belt, a little purse. But I'm sort of just making up this pattern. Yeah, of course, it's kind of hard to go to an event and not be able to store any of your stuff, but also you don't want it to mess up your jam for, you know, the way your outfit looks with a modern bag. And I'll be sewing this with a linen thread for a more authentic look. So what I'm going to do now is just sew around the edges here to reinforce the bottom, and then we'll move on to the next step. And I am just going to use kind of a running back stitch, because the important part is just to have the thickness. It's not going to need to really bear weight in the way that it's a seam. It's just sort of a double layer. So I'm just going to continue this all the way around, and I will see you shortly. Okay, so now we have our little reinforced square sewn on, and what I'm going to do next is just fold it over like this, and I am also going to fold this edge over so that I can actually pin this down and do like a whip stitch just around this whole edge to hold in the casing. And then I am going to do a back stitch also along this edge to form our bag, and then I will flip it inside out. And the string that we're going to use is actually this finger loop braid cord, which I made in another video, which I can link in the description down below in case you wanted to see how I made this finger loop braid. And definitely try to make sure it's going to be the same size. And I'm actually going to leave both of the ends open on this so that the string could come out of both sides. And remember, to make things like a bag, you just want to make sure that it is pinned and sewn right sides together so that you can flip it inside out. So for the sides, I'm going to use a back stitch, and then I'm going to do a whip stitch for this edge. So I'll show you now the whip stitch I'm going to do. Also, I hope you all like the new camera that I've got. I think it's going to make all of my videos look so much better, so I'm really excited about it, and hopefully I'll make some more little shorts. I'm still finishing the Imogen one, which I really hope to have done next month. And I'll probably make some short films next time because the Imogen one is really long, about like 10 minutes, which was like 8 hours of filming, and it takes a lot longer to edit acting filming, cutting back and forth between actors, than it does to edit a sewing tutorial. So yeah, I'm going to go for some simple stuff so I can put out something. And then also a Get Ready With Me 14th century, early 15th century, because it seems like you all really like the Get Ready With Me videos, so I want to do more of that for all of you. So yeah, I'm just doing this whip stitch, and then we're going to feed our cord through the hole. Okay, so here we have our bag all sewn together with our back stitch and our whip stitch, and now I'm just going to flip this around, and then I am just going to thread our string through so you can see the little stitches on the reinforcing bit on the outside. This has a little loop, so I am actually going to just tie this to this and see if I can push it through with this needle. Also because I'm lazy and I don't want to go upstairs. My needle might be too sharp for this because I think it is like going through the fabric. Let me get a different one. Okay, we're gonna try this needle. This would be definitely easier if I had a safety pin. However, I don't know where any of mine are. And I'm gonna do one of these little double windy knots, which are easier to untie. Okay, hopefully that fits through still. So here's our bag, and let's put our lovely items inside. Phone, key, wallet, ta-da! Now you can hang this from whatever belt you might have, You could also make it closed kind of on both sides, so it hangs like this. So there's sort of two loops, and you can reach into it a little easier. Yeah, here's our not aesthetically jarring, historical inspired Renfaire satchel purse bag. And let me show you it with a Renfaire outfit.